All right, let's go back to our breaking news in Burlington tonight. The city lifted the boil water advisory. City leaders say all city water is now safe to drink and use.
City officials say the water test that went to the lab yesterday came back clean earlier tonight. They say no E. coli is present in the city's water system. This all started yesterday afternoon when a water sample from an outdoor spigot at an apartment complex tested positive twice for E. coli. Federal law requires cities to issue boil water notices for entire water systems that get 2 positive tests.
Tonight, the water is clean. Health inspectors flushed out the pipes in question, finding decaying insects inside. They think those might have caused the contamination. The warning sparked a scramble for bottled water in the Burlington area. People flocked to grocery stores to get cases. First responders were handing them out to lines of cars.
The problem forced more than 800 businesses in the area to close, again because of that federal law. The move turned places like Elon into ghost towns, not a person in sight.
Let's go live now to Burlington, where WFMY News 2's Grace Holland has spent the day. Grace, what did it take to get to this point, and how long before we're able to get back to normal?
It's going to be a long night for restaurants trying to reopen. Many of them look like this right now. They've got their open signs turned off and the lights are not on. That's because they've still got a lot of steps they've got to take before they can get customers back in. But it's still good news for Crazy Mexico Mexican restaurant, because as this sign over here on the door says, they thought they were going to have to wait until Sunday to reopen. All 3 Crazy Mexico locations are running water faucets and dumping ice. It's the first step in the process the Alamance County Health Department told businesses they must go through to reopen. Remember, about 800 businesses had to close because of this E. coli outbreak. Anahe Flores-Jasso manages the Haw River location. She says the process will probably take about 3 hours, but says it's worth it.
Saturdays, Fridays are one of our busiest days ever during the week, especially with specials and everything. But it's a big relief for us, the workers, everyone.
It's been a long day and a half for those businesses that have had to close during this time, but the city of Burlington and health officials have been working to get to this point where reopening is possible. That contamination was found in an outdoor spigot at an apartment complex, and they looked at the pipes up and down from that spot and didn't find any other contaminations. Still, though, they had to wait for another clean test from that original location before they could lift the boil water advisory.
Replace the pipe, so completely flush that residence as well as the systems around that to a pretty large targeted area, and then we were able to take samples again.
It took a full 24 hours for that sample to come back, but it does show that there is no E. coli in the city's water system. That means that it is safe to drink, to cook with, and to bathe in. Restaurants will be working to get open as soon as possible. Crazy Mexico is asking their customers for patience, and they want everyone to know that they will have everything safe and clean when their customers return for their next meal.
Grace, thank you. Well, here's a look at the areas that were affected by the boil water advisory. If you are a City of Burlington water customer and you live in any of these areas, your water is now safe to use again.